Yo, so what's the deal, everybody?
We ain't live.
Okay, all right.
Now we is.
Yo, what's the deal, everybody? Man Talk Podcast back in the building. I'm a guest host, Reese, Wordplay Reese, and we have R&B in the building. I'm one of the hosts,
Yo, yo,
and
yo, yo, yo.
yes, you have a late arrival coming in, which is the second host, PC. Thomas. Anywho, have y'all
Hold on. I
go
forgot
ahead,
something, bro. I forgot something. I
go
gotta do
ahead,
this. It's only
go
right that we do this.
ahead.
One time, one time.
Mm-hmm.
Swaggin', alright, flashin', dragging, alright, bragging. Back then, alright, bag in, Mac 10, alright. Do it in the streets. Out the wagon, I walked in, swaggin', saucin', flashin', flossin', bling, dragging, dogging, I ain't bragging, I been bossin'.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Bag in when I park it. Mac 10 in my office. Bitch, niggas, they got me started. You let your clip spit, but not hit your target. Eyes went missing like a milk carton. Niggas don't bitch fist, how they be talking. Used to be a misfit, now he's an artist. Must be retarded. I'ma eat regardless. Get off apartments. Ask him.
All right, my bad, my bad. I had to do that. I had to get us hyped real quick one time, man. I had to get us hyped one time. But yo, 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 yo. This is your boy R&B in the place to be on the Big Three Man Talk podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm on here with my resident featured guest, Mr. Wordplay Reese.
In
We
the building.
do, as he stated earlier, have a late arrival coming in a minute, Mr. TC from the D. Thomas Croft, if you're nasty ladies, will be coming in shortly.
In the
And we
building.
might even have another featured guest coming in a little bit later on. We'll see. But for now, for the time being, you got R&B and you got Wordplay Reese. And we here to talk. We here to have a good conversation with y'all. And I'm gonna pass this over to Mr. Wordplay Reese real quick. But before I do, I'm gonna just say real quick, damn,
Damn, son.
damn. Don't
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's what I'm wondering about the Diddy video right now.
Come
Like
on now.
2016? 2016? Really? Here we are halfway through 2024, heading into the summer. And then after that, 25. In 2016, they just not pulling this video out the blue.
Bruh.
My thing is,
Have at it, wordplay. Have at it, wordplay.
I'm curious because like it was said that Diddy had paid the hotel like to cover it up. So if the hotel covered it up, why like how the fuck did the video get re-leaked? Or how did it get leaked now? Like why did they wait so long to leak the video?
Mm,
And why is it
right,
just now being leaked? And how like if they covered it up, you would have think they would have deleted it or some shit. Maybe not.
right, right.
Shit crazy. Some other shit going on here for sure. Um, it's weird. Maybe they held on to it, and I don't know. Fucking crazy. What y'all thought about that though? Y'all agree with? Well, not agree, but yeah, let them comment section go crazy because I wouldn't say agree with what. That's fucked up though. Diddy was doing her kind of bold in that video. I don't know what actually. Um, I don't know what took place for him to even do some shit like that. And I want to know more. Part of me inside, I'm like, I really want to know
Do some
more.
shit like
That's
that.
crazy. It's crazy.
But I'm like, I really want to know.
I'm gonna lie to you though, man. I just it ain't in me, man. I just can't like if a woman hits you. All right, what y'all think about this? If a woman hits you I think a man has the right to hit her back to some extent, right? Like it depends on how she hit him. Um, this is all I'm not saying this happened in this situation. I'm just thinking about it. Woman hit you. What you gonna do? You gonna hit her back, or you just gonna let her be?
Hmm. Hmm.
What?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. But I don't want to turn this into that though, because we don't know what
Nah,
happened.
no, no, no,
And we can
definitely,
only go off of what we
definitely not.
see.
No,
Yeah.
see, definitely, it's not. See, it just made me think about the part of not because I don't see it in me to be hitting on a woman like that, bro. Like the way he was doing, nah, that shit's crazy. Dog really looked like a pimp, like for real, bro. And I done seen someone
Right.
get pimped growing up.
Respect, respect. Yeah, I get what you mean with that one. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely do. Um, I don't know, man. That shit, man. That shit is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit foul. It's foul to look at that and see that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It just goes to show you all the more like you hear me say it all the time. Like, stop looking up to these celebrities.
Nah,
Stop
real
holding
talk.
these celebrities at these high ass pedestals where y'all look at them as holier than thou. We gotta stop
Mm-hmm.
that shit. We got to. Cause you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, what's done in the dark
Well, always
shall
done in
come
the
to the
dark.
light. Just because y'all get to see these dudes or these celebrities in the quote unquote light that they allow you to see, you don't know what's going on in the dark, man. You don't know what's going on in the dark. But like I said, we don't know the full particulars of the story or what happened between the two of them. We don't know, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. We don't know any of these things. All we can judge it off of is what we see on the video. All we can judge it off of.
That's some third reverb here. Come on, reverb.
Yeah, all we can judge it off of is what we see, and what we see is a malice act from a black man against a one of our queens, from a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm calling her a queen, and I did not reference king to him because that's not king behavior and that's not king shit. What we seen on that video. And it's sad to see something like that. It's sad for that to always be the type of stuff that we see being plastered out here and our and from our celebrities and the media. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a if you really want to know the truth, it's a black eye on black society and black culture. That's all it is. It's another black eye. It's another uh you know it's another strike with the whip to the skin. It's
Mm-hmm.
another mark. It's another mark, bro. And it just I don't know. I'm really at a loss for words on that one because I didn't know what was going on. All I remember is coming in, and I'm seeing people, as they always do, follow the trends that they always love to follow, and everybody diddy 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 diddy. And I'm like, well, damn, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And then,
That
that's when I had somebody tell me, like, oh man, they're like, yeah, did you see that video or whatever? Like, it's a it's a video of of him with that situation. So I don't know, man. But welcome to the Big Three Man Talk podcast. Our other co-host, Mr. TC from the D, Thomas
Yep,
Croft, if
yep,
you
yep.
nasty ladies. Told y'all
Hey,
he'd be joining
you
eventually when he
nasty.
got in. But yeah, we just
What up, though? What up, though?
we we just to fill you in, we weren't really coming on to talk about like the whole situation with the Diddy tape or whatever, which I'm pretty sure you'd have heard about that by now.
No, I
But
didn't. I didn't even see it.
No, I said heard about it. Heard about it.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah,
I didn't know what was going on myself at first either, but I did look it up and see it. But we just kind of wanted to start off kind of, touching on it just a touch real quick, just to, put, just talk about it, put a disclaimer out there, see what people's thoughts are, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was just telling Reese before you came on a second ago, like, that's one of the issues in our culture and in our society. We love to put these celebrities and what I'm saying, these athletes, people with money, we love to put them on these high ass pedestals and what I'm saying, hold them up as holier than thou. And what I'm saying, it's you can't completely, for one, you should put nobody on the pedestal outside
Right.
of the Most High himself. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That's my truth, and I'm sticking to it. But as far as looking up to somebody, there's nothing wrong with looking up to somebody, but I would suggest you look up to somebody that you actually know, because with celebrities, all you know is what they show. You don't know what's going on in the dark, behind the lights, behind the closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So you don't truly know these people. You don't know who you're truly looking up to. And then or who you truly putting on these pedestals. And then when you see stuff like this happen, everybody wanna, oh man, oh no, not Diddy. Oh man, all that, like he was just such a figure, such a man that we, by God, no one ever thought that Diddy could put his hands on a woman. Like, nah, he ain't above nothing. He ain't above reproach. He ain't above being he's a man. He's a regular man, blessed with funds. So like, this and another one of the questions was the fact that the video, they said, took place in 2016. And here we are in 2024 and it's just not, what I'm saying, hitting the airwaves like that. Now, Wordplay was doing a little bit of research and he saw something that said, we not confirming this, but he saw something that said that Diddy possibly paid the hotel off to not release the video, but I don't believe that because Diddy's a man with a lot of money. So if he was gonna pay them off, it wouldn't be to not release the video. He would pay them off to own the video. Give me that. I want that video for this date, this time. Give me that video.
yeah, because you got to
Completely
think
give
about
it
it.
to me and delete it out of your system.
Hey, wasn't all right. So wasn't the video released by the by his old ex security guard?
I don't know. Was
No,
it?
well,
That's what they
I
said.
don't know. Really?
Yeah, that's what they said. It
And
was released by his ex security guard because he
that
actually they said they did an interview with him, and he said yeah he was the one that did the recording and he leaked it on the
Oh no. Hold on. Let's not get off track. I'm gonna get you back on track. So what that was, that the video that that's an old interview. It's not super old, but it's older. What we talking about just surfaced today. The interview that
Oh,
you
okay.
talking about with his bodyguard, that's when his bodyguard had put out this quote unquote statement that he was the one that recorded and leaked the audio video of him and Meek Mill or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about. What? Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
But no, we talking about so it was a video that surfaced today on the internet of Diddy beating on Cassie in a hotel hallway.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying, it's pretty bad, I don't want to get into details of what I seen, but it was pretty bad, pretty physical. And this was at a hotel. And what I'm saying, it hit today. But what I'm saying, 2016 is when this took place. So it's like here it is, 2024, and we just not seeing it. Not that it just needed to be put out, because to be honest with you, I don't know why they release stuff like that anyway. They do it on purpose, if you ask me, kind of like clickbait or entertainment purposes, entertainment value. That's why they release shit like that. Because why would that need to be put out to the public to see her get beat in the hotel hallway like that?
Especially with the
And
video being as old as
not
it is.
only, yeah, not only is it propaganda, but it's also embarrassment. Look, another black nigga beating on this black woman, and you know, in front of the camera for us to put out here in front of the world. Terrible, bro.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
Yeah,
But
I think so a lot of that time is people like it's the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, the industry is so wicked anyway. Like a lot of these guys and these female performers, whatever, when they get into the industry, you know, I mean, I'm going by from what I heard, and, you know what I'm saying? And I did a little research on it, not a lot. But from what I heard and the little research that I did do on it, when they first get in, um, they actually do certain things um that are go against their character and go against, you know, what we feel is right. And they force them to do these things in order to sign the contract to get this money. Because if you really look at it, look how a lot of these people just come out the blue and they blow up quick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, of course, not all of them, but the majority, a lot of them that do come in, they blow up quick as fuck. And then it's like you wonder, like, dude, it's like this person just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden that motherfucker it's the shit. You want to know why? It's because these particular people were offered, you know, big fame to be pushed, like, you know, like it's the WWE, like it's freaking wrestling. You know what I'm saying? To be pushed if you do this. If you do this, we can push you. We'll push you. You'll be the one of the most famous people out here. Like you'll get famous quick. Why do you think there's a lot of all of a sudden so many of these performers all of a sudden now are gay, or they have gay videos or videos of them wearing women clothing and all that shit all just out of the blue like that.
mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff, a lot of those videos are actually pretty old. It's from when, you know, not a lot of them, but some of them were actually taken, you know, years back. But they surfaced them once when the puppet don't want to be a puppet no more.
Mm.
All right, cool. Now we about to get you. We about to screw your whole freaking persona. Like we about to blow your spot up. Because a lot of them actually did some gay shit. Excuse my language. Some gay stuff um to get that fame. And then
Mm-hmm.
you got people like what's old boy name? The one that be wearing freaking just any damn thing and be wearing like he cross dressed like a motherfucker. Anyway, that rapper, I can't remember his fucking name. It'll come to me. But anyway, he literally said himself that he just in it for the money. He don't care. Like he'll do whatever it
Talking about
takes.
the body yada yada. Talking about
Yeah,
that nigga. So
yeah, him.
we'll
That
just leave
dude.
it at that. We ain't gonna say names. Body yada yada.
Yeah. He literally said himself that he would do anything for the money. He don't make difference what it is. So if they want him dressing like a straight up girl, he will do it because he just there to get his money and his fame. All he cares about is the money and the fame. You know what I'm saying? And if you you know what I'm saying start wanting to be having morals, you know, morals, freaking okay, you can have your morals, but just know you go against this damn contract, we gonna blow your spot up. We gonna have everybody thinking you gay. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, and that's exactly what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, for that video to be as old as it is, and they just surface that junk out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Instead of surfacing it when it actually happened, it was a reasoning for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Diddy probably, you know, went against the grain a little bit. And with all this other stuff that's already surfacing about him, all that did was just help them out even more to tarnish his name, to make him look even worse.
Right.
And then not only is he looked at as being gay, you know what I'm saying, messing around with, you know what I'm saying, messing around with men, now he's a woman beater.
Man.
Like they really tarnishing him so badly because he must have did something to go against the grain.
Hey, so pause right there for a second. I wanna we having a little bit of technical difficulty, so it's showing me on the restream TC that the IG is streaming, but I'm not seeing it. So you think you could check on that for me real quick and see
Yeah, I
what's
got
going
you.
on? Because it's telling me that it's streaming, but I'm not seeing it, and I want to
All right,
people to be
I'm
able
gonna
to
pause.
check us out on IG.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick while I'm doing it.
All right, but so yeah, man. Man, that's a polarizing topic, man. That's a polarizing topic. That's why I kind of I kind of shy away from. I don't really. Yeah, that's very polarizing. So I think we should go ahead and make a little transition here. Get ready to
Mm-hmm.
switch gears here a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Flash.
So, uh, so we came in yesterday, and we came in and we came to have a discussion about the climate of simp. It's very, very, very much so a thing in our society right now with our men, where a lot of these niggas is simping. Even the ones that y'all don't think are simps are simps. To a degree. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. Because people hear the word simp and they ultimately want to try to connect it to something like somebody that you probably look at as some nerdy ass, weird, willing to do whatever for love type nigga. Like, no, simps come in all motherfucking shapes, flavors, sizes, mentalities, and fuck boy shit. Simp actions are actions that, for lack of a better way of saying it, you just willing to do any type of stupid thing to have somebody and be with somebody or keep somebody around, keep them in your corner, whatever the case may be. Those are simp actions. So I'm gonna play a couple things on my audio here, and I want y'all to listen to me. I mean, not listen to me, but listen to what I'm about to play. And then, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, people who may chime in or people who may watch this in the future. Wordplay, wake the fuck up.
I'm woke.
You high?
I'm woke.
This
I'm
nigga
woke.
like it.
My eyes
But
lit up.
yeah, I really would like to
All
know what
right, hey,
people
we
think
good.
about.
We good on Instagram.
We good, bet,
Yeah.
bet, bet. That's just in time because I'm about to play. I'm gonna play some of these clips real quick, and then we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna have a little discussion about it. We gonna continue on from where we were last night. But I just want to play a couple of these clips. I when
One second.
I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. So once I start playing the first one, give me a thumbs up if you will, fellas.
It's okay. We are still making it work. We are going to be one big happy family.
Y'all can hear it. All
Yeah,
right,
we can
bet.
hear.
All right, I'm about to go back to it. Cool, cool, cool.
As
That'll
you know,
work.
we have other children together. So everyone's going to be brother and sister.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to be treated differently.
No separation on my end. Because let me tell you something. As a man, I was brought up to stick by your woman no matter what.
quick before I play the next clip. I'm gonna get some clarification on this.
Uh-huh.
I want to share screen it, but it don't be acting right. So I'm just gonna kind of like explain it. But basically, what we have going on here, this is a situation where in this clip,
whether I cheated
listen
or
to
not,
this.
which I did, but it's okay. We are still making it work. We are
Whether I cheated or not, which I did, but it's okay. The caption of this video says he returns to his pregnant wife after she got pregnant by another man.
Okay.
And then we hear her start off saying, it doesn't matter if I cheated or not, which I did, but it's okay.
going to be one big happy family. As you know, we have other children together. So
One big happy family because we already have other children together. So this new addition that I went and stepped out and let another man shoot up in me, raw dogging in me, now it's gonna be another burden of responsibility for this husband of mine that I went and stepped out on, and he's gonna be okay with that.
everyone's going to be brother and sister.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to be treated differently.
No objections there. They are gonna be brothers and sisters, and nobody should be treated differently because the children are innocent in all of this. This is all y'all funky ass toxic shit. So hey,
Spilling over to the children.
what can you really, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with that part.
Separation on my end. Because let me tell you something. As a man, I was brought up to stick by your woman no matter what.
So what I want to know is as what type of man is he talking about, for one, and not only that, who the fuck brought him up? Who brought him up like that? Who brought him up to think like that? To deal with some foolish shit like that?
Say it by our
You gonna
side.
tell me that's not simp behavior? You gonna tell me that's not simp behavior? But hold on, I got another clip. We gonna dive into this. I got another clip for you guys
Play that really
to
clip for
check
me.
out.
Play that clip, be
Got
now.
you. I got you. I might have another one that I'm gonna throw in here too, as an example. But
Hey
we
man,
we'll get to it. We'll get
to
to
me,
it.
that's a sad case, bro. I'm just be honest. That's a sad case
It
for
is.
him
It's a very sad case.
to acknowledge some stuff like that. Like, yeah, you supposed to stick, stick up for your woman and stick by your woman, but I wouldn't say no matter what, because there are some
Man,
stipulations to that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stick with
Big
her
time.
and stick up for her, you know what I'm saying, on everything, you know what I'm saying, especially in a
Big
situation
time.
like that. So yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna have to disagree on that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, go ahead and
it's a
play
no
that
for me,
second.
dog. It's
So
a
we
no.
are kind of familiar with this next clip, right? This next clip, audio clip that I'm gonna play is from a viral video that's going viral as of recent. Kel Mitchell, who we all know and grew up watching, who was on all that, a Nickelodeon star, the Good Burger movie. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Y'all know
Throwback.
Kel Mitchell, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? He was on Club Shay Shay's podcast. You know what I'm saying? And in the podcast, which I actually did go back and watch it, the full thing yesterday, but in the podcast, they had a point where they talked about Kill's ex-wife and his ex-relationship and some things that went on within that relationship. And we gonna kind of chime into this too, but just check this little small clip out as well.
Things, and it just got to a point.
She ain't gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Not with me.
Ah, come on, Cal.
It wasn't me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed.
She
throughout the
telling you
process.
this?
What?
No.
How do you find? How do
That shit funny. I'm sorry,
What?
but
Hey,
huh?
that shit. That sounds real, bad on his part, just on that part right there. But I'm gonna give you some even more. So
Hmm.
I actually seen a video where his ex-wife basically defended herself, and she pretty much told her side of the story on that whole thing. And when
I
she was
I think he I think he kind of defended her on there as well too, though. That's
yeah, no,
yeah, he did.
she was, yeah, he kind of did, but like if you watch the whole thing, but from what she was saying, she was basically saying that he was lying, that she didn't, like, they never got a divorce, not a divorce, but an abortion, because he told what I'm saying, Shannon Sharp, that
Yeah, he did.
they had an
But-
abortion, and then after the abortion, that's when they had their first child. She said they already had a child. They had a child when she was 18. I don't know how old he was, but she said when she was 18, they had their first child. And she
Mm.
said they never had an abortion. She I think she did agree about her cheating, or maybe she probably was saying he was lying about her cheating, but she said she never had another baby on him, and she called him a narcissist, um, the normal. Um, but she gave a little bit more insight on the whole thing. And I watched because she had like two videos of her talking, and then
So
the third video
yeah, that's deep.
was the part. Yeah, the third video was the part where he was on the show talking to, saying all the stuff,
Shannon.
yeah, saying all
Right.
the stuff he's saying to Shay Shay. So um my take on this is always three sides to a story.
Yep.
Always. You know what I'm saying? Is his side, her side, and then the actual truth. So
Hmm.
Hmm.
me personally, I wanted to, like, when I seen the video, it was on Twitter. It was on her Twitter account, and she went, like, she recorded the video her talking, and
Mm.
when I looked at the video, I wanted to watch the video because I was like, hey, this is a part of some doing some research to get some kind of update on what's really going on. So I wanted to hear her side.
Right.
So I listened to it, and me personally, it actually made me a little bit more, just a little bit more knowledgeable in the situation. I mean, she she it wasn't a long video. It was probably like 2 minutes. No, probably about a minute, a little less than 2 minutes, and she was pretty much kind of just ranting some of the times, but she actually was giving her side of the story, which was actually, you know, you know, pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? She basically said he lied about the whole thing. They never had an abortion. Um
Damn.
and you know what I'm saying, they had, I think they got like two kids or something, two or three kids, but they actually had their first child when she was 18. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they already, so basically around the time when he was saying that, oh yeah, they so she got an abortion, and then that's when they had their first child. It was obviously a lie, because they already had a child before this situation with her cheating and getting pregnant even came about.
Right.
um this is coming from her.
Hmm.
So me personally, I want to look more into it, because like I said, she didn't like, her videos wasn't really that long, so she wasn't really saying a whole bunch of stuff. But I just took some of the information that she was giving and just kind of, just rolling with that. But that's basically what she was talking about, that he was lying and he was a narcissist
Right.
and he got mental issues, and like they've been going through this stuff for a long time with him and his mental issues, because like he would just kind of just flip out of nowhere, and then his, what I'm saying, of course, his career. um so it kind of seemed like he was neglecting her, maybe. I'm not sure. Like I said, I got to look at it again, and hopefully she got some more videos up that she talking about it, so I can look more into it. But that's kind of what I was getting out of it.
Hmm. That's deep.
Jeez.
That's deep as hell. I don't know. It's a few things I think about that. With you bringing that element to it, I'm gonna say this. As far as we know, judging him as far as how he look on the Club Shay Shay podcast, and you know, um, just the history of us, how we know him as a celebrity. We've never, at least I, if y'all have heard differently, please speak up about it. But I've never heard of him, being attached to any type of drug type of thing, or
Me neither.
alcoholism, or any type of crazy type shit, right?
Yeah,
So I just
I
find
never
it,
heard either.
yeah, with saying that, and I'm not saying that old girl is lying. We don't know. Only they know the truth. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's him, her, and the truth. But
Exactly.
I just find it hard to believe that he would go on such a big podcast that he knows is a big podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? And create and make up a lie like that. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
hey,
I,
That he
I don't put nothing past anybody, man. Like,
me either, but
if I'm gonna say it like this, if she is, I mean, like I said, I don't know if she's, telling the truth or not, but if she is telling the truth that he really is a narcissist would go on a show like that and tell lies just to make themselves
Yeah,
look good.
narcissists would, but a
That's
lot
that's
of
that's
women
if he
call.
really is. I don't know if he is or not, but
Yeah,
that's
I'm
if
about to
he
say,
really is.
we also, like, yeah, you're right. If he really is, but one thing we really do know is that women love to call men narcissists nowadays
Yeah,
that
that
don't
too.
like to succumb to their bullshit.
I
If you
feel
don't succumb to their bullshit, you're a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really it's hard to really gauge it without really knowing, the full truth. But and then this is another thing about it too that you have to think about. N- If he was a narcissist, and if he isn't a narcissist, either way, who would want to go on there and set themselves up to look that stupid and simpish like that
stupid.
on
Come on,
purpose?
man. Come on.
Would you think about it? Would either
That's
one of
what I'm
y'all
saying.
really go on somebody's show and say to yourself, you know what? I'm about to lie about my ex-wife getting pregnant 2 times,
Hell no.
cheating on me, and me staying with her just so that I can gain some notoriety or something like that.
Nope.
It's
Hey,
plenty of
Nope.
ways to go about gaining notoriety than making yourself look that damn simpish and stupid.
hey, I agree with you, man. But like I just said, what I'm saying, some minutes ago, I don't put nothing past nobody nowadays, bro. People will amaze you. If people will do
They
anything
will.
just to get, just
They
to get
will.
famous, or like, especially with a celebrity who, whose name ain't been, you know, talked about, or nobody
Mm.
really have even paid attention to him. He pretty much been, under the rug for years. You know what I'm saying? He could possibly just say anything just to try, just to get his name talking again, whether it be in a good light or in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? Any publicity is good publicity to certain people, whether
I
it's
hear you, but
negative or positive.
I don't. I hear you. I get what you're saying. There is a possibility, but I don't think hell. But you
Like I
never
said,
know.
I'm
It could
not.
be those people.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying he is one. I'm not saying he's not. I don't know because I don't know the whole story. But I'm just saying, like, I don't put nothing past anybody. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a deep one. But kind of switching gears back, so we don't just make this completely about just kill or whatever. What are y'all thoughts and feelings on the modern day simp culture? Like, why do it feel like so many of our men are falling into these simpish type ways and this simp culture, and why so many of our women praise simp culture and try to bash anybody that goes against it?
I if I think that to answer the question about why do women praise it and go against anybody who go against it, because they are like you gotta think about it, you're fucking up their bread, like quote unquote, right? So they're like, I don't like that when they go do that. So basically, women just wanna like those women who like simp ass niggas, they like that type of treatment. You get what I'm saying? They like getting shit out of niggas. So they'll get mad at other people for
Mm-hmm.
trying to help those niggas see that they don't have to be simp. See, I think that a simp is the worst thing to be. And well, one of many things that you don't want to be. It's unbalanced. Anytime a man is balanced, he is simp. And in certain ways, like it ain't nothing wrong with doing something for a female. The one that's for you, the one
Mm-hmm.
that has earned that shit, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I go meet a female, I get her number. Um, the real way, no, go sit down. Excuse me. The real way to like build like the real charisma and everything like that, it comes in person. That's how you build this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna set up dates in person. I just 100% phone. We setting up dates in person. I'm going to, as a man, I'm going to, because I naturally want to do this. I'm going to open the doors for her. Um, I'm going to pay for the meal because that's all, I invited her. I asked her out. I'm going to pay for the meal. I'm going to treat her like a queen that she is, right? But also I'm a king. So you won't see me like overcompensating. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
overcompensation to hope to get some
Yeah.
pussy, or even if it's not to get the pussy, it's like men who don't know their worth, they simp. Like a man who knows
Mm-hmm.
his worth is not no fucking simp. He won't simp. A man who knows his worth and is self aware, he's not gonna simp. We all been there though. We all been there though. I know I have. I was a simp at some point. I'm not no more.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, we all have. But you live and you learn. The more we learn, the more we gain
I
more
think
understanding of ourselves. We go ahead.
any nigga that try to tell you he hasn't is lying. Continue on.
Facts. Um, so it's just black and white, man. It's really like we gotta stop us men, we gotta get out of them. I mean, look, like I said, it's all about trial and error. You live and you learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could use us as cheat code. You could use people around you as cheat code. Um, but at some point you gotta stop being a simp. Like there's men out here that's been simps for over 10 years and wonder why they don't get the respect that they deserve.
Hmm.
I mean, my thing is women praise a lot of these simps because they get something out of it. Like kind of like what Reese was saying. They get something out of it because, a simp would pretty much do anything for a woman. He'll do anything. And whether he expects something in return or not, which most of the time he really doesn't, unless it's, getting some sex or something, but they get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he
He he
buying
do.
her all types of
Exactly.
crap. He's buying her to all
Mm-hmm.
types of stuff. He giving her money whenever she asks for it, or even whether she asks for it or not, he giving her money. He buying her stuff. He taking her out. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't like he allows her to make all the decisions, and he just roll with it without stepping in and saying, "Oh, that doesn't sound right." Like he just doesn't care. And and it doesn't matter what that woman does, he's gonna always be there. He's gonna still, roll with her. He gonna still, do things for her, regardless of
Definitely a
what she
simp.
does. Because he's not gonna care. Um,
Hmm.
so and yeah, R&B, I do agree. Any man that says they never simp before, they lie. Because I've been there plenty of times. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, women praise a lot of that. Women praise a lot of that because they get something out of the deal. And to me, and this is just coming from me, this is just my opinion. This is not the opinion of R&B. This is not the opinion of Reese. This is mine. Uh, I feel like that's who who a lot of these women truly want. But they're not gonna actually just come out and say that. Because think about this, they want to be treated like princesses and mainly princesses, and they want to be taken care of, and they want to get with men that have something to give them. They don't want to spend their money. They don't want to spend their own money. They want to spend his money. You know what I'm saying? And the minute he goes down on his luck, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well then, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You lost your money and you lost me too. You know what I'm saying? They for the next bidder. So,
I got a clip for that.
It gets praised. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about, but they get praised. They get praised because women get out of it. Women get a lot of stuff out of them. You know what I'm saying? And they get taken care of, how they want to be taken care of. They get special treatment, and they get to do whatever the hell they want to do without the man, stepping in and telling them they're wrong.
There it is right there. See, that's what I was waiting for you to get to. That's the main ingredient right there. That's the main ingredient. They love to be able to do whatever the hell they want
to do without being criticized.
They care about doing what they want to do more than the financial simp should. Believe me. Of women who want to go after simps, they'd rather deal with a dude that they can do whatever the hell they want to do with, that may not have as much, then they'll deal with a dude who actually has, but you know what I'm saying, not gonna let her do whatever the hell she want to do. He might be a little simpish, but he ain't gonna let her do whatever the hell she want to do. She gonna choose that dude who gonna let her do whatever the hell she want to do. Because they very self-absorbed, a lot of them. They self-absorbed and they be selfish. So people who are self-absorbed and selfish, they always want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, flat the fuck out. So it's, I don't know, but I kind of got it. I think I got it. I ain't gonna play the full thing. I'm gonna just play a little snippet of it, but I got a clip for what you were saying. Like, you know what I'm saying, how they get with these men because of, they might be doing well, and then the minute they fall off, you know what I'm saying, they leave them, like whatever. And, play this little clip.
You was getting money, right? Yeah. So why the fuck you worry about what this man can do? You supposed to be. Hold on. But you not understanding. You supposed to be. If it's a partnership, you supposed to hold your man down. You know what I'm saying? When he down here, you supposed to uplift your man to get back up. But you just left him at his lowest. That says a lot about your character and what type of woman you is. And you definitely not a woman that I want to f with.
No, but we can work something.
No, there ain't no working nothing though.
But this was different.
What's different? What do you mean? What's different?
Because you got something going for yourself.
Okay, so say I end up trying to be with you. The moment something go wrong with me, you gonna leave me just like him.
There it is, right there.
I love it.
The moment something go wrong with me, you gonna leave me just like you left him. See,
and you gotta
this is an example of what we talking about here. See, this is if this guy was a simp, the game that she was trying to run, it would have got over. You know what I'm saying? Like, we listen to a little bit more of it, and then we, kind of try.
Why me? Why am I so special? Why didn't you stay for him?
Well, he couldn't give me the things that.
Well, guess what? I'm not doing that either. I'm not a trick ass. So if you got in this car thinking I'm gonna take you shopping, trips, and all that, you ain't my girl. You in the wrong car. I'm not doing. Listen, I'm not doing none of that. So if you're not abiding by what I say, it's not happening. I'm not taking you shopping. I'm not giving you money, and I'm not taking you on trips unless you my girl. And right now, you're nothing.
No, I'm something.
No, you're nothing to me.
Okay.
That's like me saying you gonna drop that neck. Exactly. You see that face you got right there? That's the face I should have had when you talking about you left your dude at his lowest point. That's probably the face he had. Knowing like, damn, I done invested so much into this girl. When I was rich, I gave her shopping trips, all this. As soon as I go broke, you leave. You not real for that.
You're not real for that.
Listen, can I? Oh my God, listen, man. Oh my God, that's perfect because I was literally just telling someone about this. I'm not interested in being with someone um I need a woman. I'm not need, but I'm interested in women who's for the long run. I'm not saying I'm beating you, none of those things, but because you gotta know what to leave for. A lot of people leave for stupid ass reasons. So I'm in it for the long run. Just like you're in it for the well, I need you for the long run. You get what I'm trying to say? So that was perfect. That was perfect that you said that. And I want to say this too. Like you, when dating, it's kind of tricky because here's why I say it's tricky. You have to pay attention to history, Carfax, like Carfax, right? You have to pay attention to history. Um, but at the same time, you have to go into it with a level of discernment because all the time the history part you could project and bleed onto someone else, right? But I don't think that dude was bleeding on her. That dude was absolutely correct. And if he was a simp, he wouldn't been able to set a boundary like that. That man set a boundary in the fucking beginning. Simps don't set boundaries. They just become yes men. Congratulations. 10 to that video.
Yeah, I like that video because he pretty much was being what a man's supposed to be right there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He's setting the standard. He letting her know, look, you know what I'm saying, this ain't no freaking no shelter or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be doing anything for you if you not important to me. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, you're nothing to him. You're nothing to me. So what do I need? What do I look like giving you money, taking you shopping, and doing all this stuff for you, taking you on trips and stuff when you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even that important.
Hmm.
And that's where women get the game, messed up as because
Mm-hmm.
they think they're important. Well, a lot of women. We ain't gonna say all because there are some really good women out there, but a lot of these
They're not
for
that
these women
special.
that we're talking about, for the women that we're talking about, you're not special. You're not the prize. Stop thinking that. All right.
You're not that special.
You know what I'm saying? You're not that special for all that. And for her to do something so bold
The
by le-
leaving that is.
leaving her man at his lowest point,
Mm.
that's a no-go, man. Like, you really think you gonna get you a good man doing some stuff like that? No, probably get you a simp
Hell
doing
no.
some stuff like that, but you're
A
not gonna be
simp
getting
would have
no
loved her.
you ain't gonna get no good man doing no stuff like that. If that's who truly want, at least for what you say. But like, yeah, you don't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you are supposed to be there to support him, just like he's there to support you.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be supporting each other. And
Mm-hmm.
part of that supporting, so part of support is being there at your partner's lowest point and helping them to get back on their feet instead of just saying, "Oh well, man, you on your own, player. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm out." No, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you really are interested. Now that you really didn't have no interest in him, you just had interest in what he could do for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your interest is only in the money and the gifts and getting and getting flown out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want a sugar daddy, just say you want a sugar daddy. Like, dude, we ain't gotta keep playing these games. But we do got a comment in the IG from JP Phil Mara. He said he asked, tricking and simping ain't the same thing, right?
Oh, that's a good question, but I'm gonna say no. Here's why I say no. Um, tricking is like it could be. It could be. It's crazy because it can be seen as that, but no. Bottom line is no. Do you have some sense that trick? Yes, of course. A sense like, oh, bro, I will pay you $500 for 30 minutes of that pussy for 7 days of the week. But then you have a guy that's like he don't want no relationships because tricking has it plays a look. Okay, so you got a guy that's like I don't want no relationship. I'd rather pay a sex worker to fuck her, no attachments, none of that, right? You got people that's in relationships that want to just pay a trick, and fuck on them, and get the fuck on. No feelings, no nothing. Just pay, get the fuck on. You get what I'm saying? That I
Mhm.
don't think that considered simping. It's a service. Like it's like I'm gonna pay you this, I get this done, then go. Right now, do you have some sense in tricking? Hell yeah, of course. So, that's a very good question that you asked that, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, and also say pretty much tricking and simping definitely is different because when you tricking, just like Reese said, when you tricking, you just pretty much just paying for the sex and
Mhm.
that's pretty much about it. You know what I'm saying? When you simping, you actually in a relationship with somebody, with a
Yeah,
woman, and you pretty much letting her take the lead.
you
Like
putting her on a
Mhm.
pedestal,
you
a
you
hundred
you let
percent.
her you let her get away with anything. Like she can
You
do
don't have
anything
no
on you.
boundaries.
Yeah, you don't have no boundaries. You let her do whatever the heck she wants, and you're gonna still stick by her regardless. And you're still gonna be giving her money. You're still gonna be taking her out. You're still gonna be, buying her stuff. And oh, hey baby, how was your day? Come over here, and she ain't doing nothing for you, not reciprocating anything, but you still gonna keep doing that. You gonna still stay there. Like she can cheat on you, you'll still stay. She can have a whole family on you, you'll still stay. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like that's the difference between a trick and a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that is two different things.
But let me chime in. I gotta play devil's advocate though. See, y'all not wrong. They are two different things. But a trick nigga can still be a simp too. A trick nigga can still be a simp too. What we've been talking about as of recent amongst all of us, even the clique outside of just us three, the whoredom in today's society. The whoredom in today's society, where we as men, which this is some simp shit, but we as men have made it able for these women to just get up in the morning, put on lingerie and thongs and boy shorts, and shake their asses in their bed from their bedrooms and get paid for it. We've made it able for them to whore from home. It
Yeah.
ain't no
That
work
is
from
Basically
home no more. It's
you
whore
basically
from
talk about a
home.
third you talk about a thirsty motherfucker.
Yeah, that no, not necessarily a thirsty, a simp. Because you have to pay it, you have to know what go on in between the lines with a lot of this shit.
of
You
course.
got
Yeah,
all these heifers out here got a OnlyFans, right? So then you got all these niggas that first they see them on IG or Facebook or some shit. Then they go from the IG or the Facebook, now they on the OnlyFans and shit. Like you gotta pay for everything on the OnlyFans. Oh, if you want me to reply back to your message, you gotta tip me with it. Oh, if you want me to like your comment or respond to your comment on my picture or my video, you gotta tip me with it. Don't message me without a tip or I won't respond. And you got these niggas out here doing it, cashing the fuck out for a response. That's trick simping. Is simping because you ain't getting nowhere, and you in the simple fact that you sitting up here paying somebody to talk to you
and why somebody else digging their
over
guts
the
out.
internet. while somebody else digging her fucking guts out. If that ain't motherfucking simping, I don't know what the fuck it is.
It is.
That's fucking simping.
They fucked the
These
game up
niggas
too.
is weak. They fucking the
Yeah.
game all up, bro. That's why you got every bitch want to be naked on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
They
I ain't
can't
gonna
even
lie.
they can't even get
Mm-hmm.
the kids out to school on time for instantly. Ooh, let me shake my ass in the mirror this morning on IG and post it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's throw,
Niggas,
man.
niggas gonna be hitting her with the, hey, can I see, do you got OnlyFans? Or do you got some videos of you fucking your baby daddy? Can I see those? I pay for them. Niggas do that shit, custom videos. Like, look, man,
That's
you fucked
simp
the
shit.
game up. Yeah, them fucked the game up.
That's also a touch of sick too, but that's some simp
Yeah,
shit, bro.
Sims got a hold of money and they fucked the game up for real. It's been Sims with money, but they fucked the game up. You can't. Mm. That's why females would rather finesse a nigga now than actually committing to like letting you get the body. You feel me? Taking your money for service, like instead of
Because they know that this, yeah, you right,
it's
you
easy.
100% correct.
Yeah,
They know
that's
it's
why they rather
easy.
do
That's
that,
an
right?
easy way. These
Yeah,
niggas dumb.
they like why would
I
I
I I hear
fuck
I
you and
hear a
get a
lot of shit.
body?
Yeah.
Yeah, why would I
Or-
fuck
or-
you and add another body count? Because women are conscious about those body counts, bro. Trust me. Why would I fuck you and get another body count when I could just finesse your stupid ass because I'm out here getting money for my feet pics and shit? If you want to pay me $500 and you think I'm gonna link up with you, I'm gonna hit you with the send a deposit first. Oh my God, that's the one, boy. She gonna actually send a deposit first, and it's a wrap.
And why you think they do that? Because they got niggas dumb enough to send it.
Yeah, yeah, with
They
they
got
stupid
niggas
ass.
dumb enough to send it.
If you ain't
Simping.
did nothing for me, nigga, what the fuck I look like? Oh, because I need gas. And you run into motherfuckers like us, and we already know the game, right? I'm like, so what you need gas for? Like, you don't need no, oh no, not even what you need gas for. But what am I sending you this for without like you ain't did nothing yet? It was like, yeah, but I need to know that you're real, honey. The fuck I'm gonna send you money for to verify that I'm real? Or that I'm not a person who's gonna try to kill you, that's the most dumbest shit ever. Like, and then on top, come on, bro. Then on top of that, well, I need to know need gas too, or that one. Like, bitch, beat it. Like, you figure out a way to get gas. Like, because after the service is done,
Don't make
then
a
you
fuck out of
use
me.
exactly. You use that money that you've made. I'm not responsible for your gas too. Or no, you know what I'm trying to say? Added extra cost. Like, bitch, it's a small sum of money that we agreed upon. I'm not going over that or under that. I might be nice enough if the pussy good enough. Like, here, bitch, is $50 more as a tip. That might be something. That might be. I'm like, get your ass on and come back again next time. You hear me? But niggas that fuck the game up, man. They got these hoes. They got these females, man. They really out here fucked up, bro. Like they don't. The game is fucked up. It really is. I
Yeah,
hate to see for anybody who want to trick.
I
Go
can
ahead.
honestly say you went a little too in left field on that one. I was like,
And
I give
and
you the
then
eye. Like, what the
I went
hell?
into too much details.
Yeah, you
Like
went a little
some
Yeah,
too left field on that one.
he
how
went
you know
he
about
went in a
that?
little boy, he went a little bit too much detail, didn't he, boy? Oh, oh, freak Reese.
Nah, man, no. I've been around the world a couple times.
Nasty bitch.
Freak Reese.
I've been around the world a couple times, goddamn. I'm 70. I done did a few things in my life.
So
Nah, but
so 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 as a question, what do y'all think about that though? What do y'all think about the analogy that I gave that even though they're two separate things, you can still be a simp while tricking, depending on how you tricking and you know how you doing it, what you're
yeah,
doing.
I think that that's absolutely true. Yeah, it's kind of like what I was saying. Get it down, yeah, stop it. So it's, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Get back. I agree with what you're saying.
Hey, the only thing I can say is touche on that. Um, the way how you explained it
Thank you.
kind of got me thinking like, yeah, that does sound like some simp stuff, especially if you talk about OnlyFans and how people dudes will give money to women for
Just to have
anything.
a conversation.
Yeah, it
Just to
don't.
have a
I mean,
conversation.
you got escorts for that too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro, I
escorts
ain't paying
will
to
do
just have
that.
no
You paying
conversation.
escorts just for that attention and a date or whatever the heck she's offering. You got
Mhm.
guys doing that too. Um, so yeah, I can kind of. I mean, it seems a little desperate too. It's on the desperate side too. if
Yeah.
you if you desperate enough to go to through those links to doing all that, that's definitely screams desperate. Um,
And weird.
yeah, that
hmm
too, especially with them fetishes. I never really got fetishes. Like I don't really understand it, but I mean, hey,
Well,
people
I
got
have
fetishes.
fetishes, so I mean,
People got
I
fetishes. I mean,
I'll tell y'all some other shit that I heard that was some simp ass shit to me. And it's simp and sick. It's a combination of both of them and shit. So I seen matter of fact,
come here,
I think you me
get
and you
upstairs,
remember me and Carl was talking about this one
stay,
time. It was a video that had surfaced on, so I think it was like Facebook or something like
stay.
that. But it was a video about this Caucasian lady, Caucasian young lady or whatever that sold her farts online to men.
Bro, what?
And they did, and she was
yeah, I heard
rolling
about
in
that.
the dough, bro. Rolling in the dough.
Yeah, I heard
And
about that.
Fucking farts. I heard about that
bro,
shit. I didn't think it was true.
rolling in the dough, selling them motherfuckers online in a jar.
Now that's weird. I ain't
She
got
she
that's
even
them.
she even had little ways she talked about it to which like she knew how to make sure the fart was sealed into the jar. Like with like rose petals and stuff. Like,
Man, what?
bro, I bullshit you not, dog.
Oh
You
my
Google that
God,
shit.
bro.
Fart in a
Yeah, that shit
jar,
was kind
seal
of
it
it's
in there
kind of
with a
old. It was
rose
some
petal.
it was
Yeah,
a old thing. It was old
yeah.
because I remember watching that. You know what I'm saying? I remember
So that
that.
just goes to tell you that, like I be saying, it started with us at the end of the day. Y'all got to get off this old sick simp shit, man. Paying the bitch for a fart.
I swear that is. Hey, look. Like I
I
know I
can't do
said
nothing
I
but
have
shake
some
my head at
fetishes.
that shit.
I ain't got no fetishes like I got fetishes like hand fetishes, like fingers and shit, like fingernails, how she got her nails and shit done, little baby swoosh of the hair type shit,
Man,
and
we
the
don't
smell
need to
of
know
the
your
hair.
fetishes, man.
Pause.
But listen, I was just saying that to say I do not condone those type of fetishes, to each his own, but I don't condone those type of fetishes. Those niggas be nasty, bro. Like fart
What a
out of
fart
here.
fetish?
Hell yeah. Y'all ain't peep how that rhyme though. Y'all ain't peep how that rhyme. I don't condone. Nah, never mind. We ain't gonna go back there. We ain't gonna go back because I low key forgot. So
But this simping is at an all time high, man. That shit
y'all
is at an
gonna
all
laugh at
time
me.
high. Y'all niggas gotta stop simping, bro. It's just it's bad. Stop promoting the simping because this is what I was trying to say yesterday. I don't understand why all this why y'all gotta go and talk about that type of shit on the podcast anyway. There's plenty other good stories within the life of a celebrity that I'm pretty sure you can tell outside of touching on that type of shit that continue to make us look so out of order, so motherfucking disorganized and just like terrible, like a terrible race of people. Like or and another black eye for the black man, like just making us look weaker and weaker. Sitting up, you know what I'm saying, allowing your wife to sit up and say, on social media that, you know, yeah, she cheated, but it's okay. you know, I know I got pregnant by another man, but it's okay. We still gonna be a big happy family and all of this. That is simp behavior.
Hmm.
That is the works of a weak man,
That bitch getting
flat out.
divorced. I would never accept my
We call that shit tender dick.
super tender. And she must got that fire on her because how the fuck do you ever?
I mean, if you had to think about it, it'd be women that be doing that same stuff too, going back to men that did them wrong, knowing they did them wrong, but oh, they have an argument one day, then all of a sudden the next day you be like, oh, this always gonna be, babe. I don't care what he did. Like, yeah, I know he did it, but we talked about it. We good. Why y'all hating that type of crap, that type of clown stuff? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, women be simping too. So straight clowning.
Mm.
I don't think you can call a woman a simp though. But man,
Yeah, I don't think I could call a woman a simp. I just call a woman
stupid,
a bad
stupid.
decision maker.
There we
They,
go. Poor
but
decision.
poor decision makers, stupid for a lack of a better way.
Yeah, that's what
But
K.
I
That's what K just said. That's what K just said. He said they stupid
just
too.
stupid for a better way.
But I mean, look, hey,
Dog.
I think it might be a double standard on that one though. I just do
Yeah, you right. I think we did just
because
discover that.
y'all know what how I view shit. How I view it is how I view it. Men don't cheat unless we do it the wrong way.
Mm,
You do it the wrong way, yeah, you cheating. You had that understanding with your woman, that you know what I'm saying, this is the understanding of what it is, and this is how I want it to be. And if you cool with that, we can rock. If not, we can't rock. But you know what I'm saying, have that understanding and be able to do things in the right way if you so choose. Now, me,
hmm.
I personally wouldn't recommend it because I know what we dealing with out here. But you know, to those that do, but that's how I look at it for the fellas. But with the women, I'ma just say how I feel. A woman can't belong to multiple men. It just it's not. That's not how this world was created to be. I'm sorry.
Can I add? Can I real quick add to that? And real quick before I forget it, the look, you could see that women are not supposed to do that because real talk, when a woman has sex with more than one guy, she develop mental issues, like real shit. Like if you ever pay attention to it, she also, like identity crisis, goes through some sort of identity crisis, right? Yeah,
pH
real shit.
balance.
Yeah, pH balance loss, identity crisis, all that. You feel me? Men are conquerors. You'll keep hearing us say the same thing. Women are more so like they're receivers. So it's like we go out and conquer as many women as possible. And most men can't some men can't handle that. Um, so it's best for them to focus on one woman at a time. But if you're when your resources, when you raise your levels and shit, that's a story for a different day. However, um, I just conclude by saying that you can see it when, like, if you ever pay attention to a woman who has over 30 bodies in little time, you see how she act, bro. She's crazy. She's a spiritual war with herself, all kind of shit. I'm serious. Pay attention to it. You'll see. Like, it makes sense that you got more than one body and you have an identity crisis. You feel me? Yeah, it makes sense.
Hmm.
Man, I
That
don't know
was an
what y'all talking
interesting
about.
perspective.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Oh, you said that's
That
it. That perspective.
yeah, that's only his perspective on it.
Oh,
I
that's only
definitely
my
have a
perspective.
I totally have a totally different view on that. And Case
That's
even
fine.
said the same thing. He said
That's
he said, nope, I can offer a unique perspective on another show. And yeah, we can definitely do that.
we can
But
do that. But until then,
Perspective
like if
on
you
what?
if you pay attention to a lot of the females,
Y'all,
if you,
so hold on, y'all saying that y'all think that women can belong to multiple men?
I didn't say that.
I
I
don't know. My thing
I'm
is we
asking.
shouldn't. Well, no, I'm. Let me explain. I'm not saying that women can belong to multiple men. What I'm saying is we shouldn't be belong to multiple people, period, whether it be men or women. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to only
That's
have
not true.
one person. That's said having he
That's
said
not
having
true.
kid he said having kids out of wedlock. That's what you're talking about. But
oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Oh,
it's
okay.
we shouldn't be belonging to multiple people, period. Um
That's not
is
true. That's not true, bro.
that's yeah, it's not true to you, but this is it's reality. You know what I'm
Nigga, talking about
saying?
some-
Like we should
It's not reality.
it is.
So look at other nations. You an army vet, right? You come out of the army. You done been to all of these different countries and stuff like that. Look at how they come over here and live. Look at how the Arabics and the Chaldeans have multiple wives. Look at how the Chinese and the Japanese men be having multiple wives. Look at how all these other nations be having multiple wives and shit like
Actually,
that.
actually the Asian nation they're real strict on family values. I mean, of course you got your black sheep here and there, but in and all, they're actually really strict when it comes to the family values. They're not with the whole cheating thing. Now, Arabics, that's a different thing
It's
because
it's it's not
they
cheating if it's a religion. You got to understand that these people see this as religion. It's not cheating to them. This
yeah,
is a
no,
religion. This is what they take out of what they
it's
what they study as the Bible or whatever, or the piece that they want to take out of it
exactly K.
because they steal it
K
from
just
us.
look, K just said the same thing. He said Asians don't do polygamy. Exactly, they don't. They take family serious. Now the Arabs, the Arabs, yeah, they're a different breed. You know what I'm
The
saying? Like
Indians,
the men are like the rulers basically. They rule over the women in the Arab nations. And yes, they pretty much will go after whoever they want to go after. They're not going to allow their women to go after whoever they want to go after. You know what I'm saying? Like they only can go after other Arabs. You know what I'm saying? If they even think about dating somebody outside of their race, you know what I'm saying? They'll be, you know what I'm saying? They can either be physically hurt or killed, or they can just be pretty much just banned from the family. Like they would just
they still
disown
do
them.
that shit. They do that shit.
They'll
Not
disown
they,
them. No,
especially
I'm just saying
nowadays.
I
They
know
do
they
that
do.
shit.
I know they do. I'm saying that's their culture. That's the Arab culture. Like they rule the women over there, but they
But what I'm
they
asking
get to do what
y'all,
they want to do.
my specific question is, where do you think all of these other nations that do it and believe in it and look at it as a piece of the religion that they've taken from us? What do you like? What are y'all thoughts on that? Because they do it and they do it very successfully, may I add. No toxicity, no turmoil, women in order and in line.
The Arab nations, look, I'm gonna be totally honest right now. The Arab men are very controlling. They're dictators.
Mhm.
They are some of the biggest dictators of all time. All
Or do
right.
they just get more respect?
It's not about respect. They are dictators. They
It's always
control.
about respect with men. You think a dictator don't want to be respected?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, but not in the way they should be respected. That's the point. They use control.
A
They
lot of
use
they women scared of them.
yeah. They use tactics, control mechanism tactics to saying to control whoever they want to control to basically beat the respect out of them, pretty much mentally.
Bro, I haven't seen that, and I've worked around a lot of them. I've worked. I used to cook at a spot in the suburbs of Michigan, and it was very populated in the league. With a lot of what we talking about, Arabic Chaldeans, and they would be in there, and they polite. I can't
He's
even
about
say
to
the
say
word, bro. Yeah,
Polygamy was like that.
polygamy, relationships and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having a good time, smoking they weed pens, making the motherfucking owners of the establishment mad because the whole establishment smelling like weed and shit, and they want them to go and they in there drinking and ordering up food, having a good time and having a ball. Men with multiple wives and shit
I mean,
in
that's
order.
you're basically explaining exactly what the hell like I was what I was just saying. Like it's a control
That
thing,
don't
man.
sound like no control. That sound like order.
Yeah, it
There
sounds
wasn't
like
no
order to
fighting.
you, but trust me, it's control. Like the reason why the women don't, what I'm saying, don't fight back or don't say anything and they just let it happen is because the men are dictators. They use certain
So so
tactics
you
to
So are
control
you
women's
saying that for
minds.
all of these nations, or just particularly the Arabics and the Chaldeans? Because it's more than just them that do it. Like we say, the Indians do it.
I don't know about the Indians because I've never really been over there to really experience, their actual culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you got to think about this, man. The culture of all these other nations when they come over here, a lot of them lose their true culture, and they get themselves accustomed to the American culture. Some
Bro,
of
you
them
grew up
some of them
in
don't. Some of
bro.
them don't. Some of them still keep their same culture, but it's like
You,
me personally, I can't really go by Americanized
Fucking dog.
yeah, I can't really go by Americanized you know people that come from different countries and they
how do
become
they how
American.
do
I
they
can't
lose
really.
their culture when they get their own towns and cities and shit like that? You grew up in Detroit, right outside of Dearborn, Michigan, just like I did. Bro, we saw
Man,
that shit right across the way. All we had to do was walk on the other side of Tireman, and we saw that shit.
yeah, but
They
you
and
got
they
to
had
think.
their own town, and
Look.
like all
What
that.
I'm trying to say is, look,
They
what I'm
ain't
trying to
lost their
say is,
culture. They brought their
trust
culture
me,
here.
a lot of that stuff they did lose. I'm telling you right
We the
now,
ones that
when
don't have a
you
culture.
when you actually go over there and actually experience their true culture, it will give you a little bit more information on who they really are. You can basically tell the difference between the real Arabs and Indians and Asians and all that stuff, and then the American ones. Some
Like
of
in
them
Saudi
do. So,
Arabia.
yeah. Some of them actually do. Yeah, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, all that stuff. All of Arab nations over there. You know what I'm saying? They of course the religion. A lot of them have they all pray in the same Muslim religion, but they praise it differently. They have it's kind of like they have like a religious gang type deal. But that's a
Ain't
different
that some
story.
shit?
That's a different story. But the thing about it is, what I'm saying, like when you actually go over there and you actually experience the real ones over there in the actual country, and then you come back home and you look at how they are here in America. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference in a lot of them. Now, I'm not saying all of them are different. No. So there are a lot of them that do come over here and they still, what I'm saying, they're in their communities and they still, share the same values as was when they was over there. But a lot of them don't. A lot of them get Americanized real quickly, and they lose all value. Like they're pretty much Americanized now, and they get accustomed to the American culture, and you can definitely tell the difference. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Kay said the same thing. Like that's what they lose it.
I would guesstimate that it's probably more of a 50-50 split because I done worked around all types of different cultures. And so has Kay. And we like and so has probably most of us. But I've worked around a lot of these different cultures and I don't
I
see
have
nothing
too.
about them that only thing I see that's Americanized is that they here. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? We the ones that's truly Americanized.
Yeah, but see, that's
We
what I'm
we
saying.
we
Yeah,
don't because we don't have a origin culture to stick to. What's our origin culture? The African man come over here and live, he still got his African culture. The Arabic man come over here and live, he still got his Arabic culture. The Chaldean man come over here and live, he still got his Chaldean culture. The Chinese, we can go on and on and on and on. Where's the black culture that we connect to? Where is our origin culture? Where
I'm
are
not even
origins?
I'm not even talking about just black. I'm talking about just American period. Like the country as a whole is this so-called free country where you can pretty much just do what you want. When in reality you really can't. In a way you can, but most of the time you really can't. And it's like we accept too much stuff. We accept too much stuff here that they wouldn't even let us have a like it wouldn't even step foot over into those other countries. It's too much stuff that America accept in this country that is a no-go anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like and if you watch like interviews of these other countries, prime ministers and other leadership talking about a lot of the stuff uh dealing with, the American culture, is they're not like downplaying us really, but they just pretty much explaining the difference on how we live our lives compared to how they live theirs. You know what I'm saying? For instance, take TikTok. You know what I'm saying? The creator of TikTok was, I think, is in China. I think it was in China or one of them Asian nations. And their prime minister was on. I literally watched this interview. This dude was talking, and he literally said that TikTok is the way it is over here because they know how Americans are. They know America don't really care about any content. They allow everything. But over there, they're not gonna allow their, saying their kids to be on TikTok or make TikToks. There's certain features on TikTok that they don't even have over there. But they give it over here to us because they know we accept anything. But over there, they don't accept a lot of that stuff. It's restricted. TikTok and all the other social stuff is restricted. Like I can tell you right now, when I was over there in Iraq, they don't have porn. Porn is outlawed over there. Now, do some
I heard about that.
do some make some
I,
pornographic videos? Yes,
we
but they do it privately.
we straddling a fine line now though, because now we really coming to like a squeeze between laws and culture.
Laws is part of
Because a
culture.
motherfucker come over here and be Americanized and get a TikTok, but they still celebrating everything that they celebrate within their Chaldean, Arabic, Asian, Japanese, Russian, Italian, whatever you want to call it, culture.
Of course, they're gonna
What
celebrate their
do
holidays and stuff. I mean, why would they not? But they also gonna
That's their
end up
culture.
But they also gonna end up celebrating ours too, since they're living here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, for the people who
But
actually do celebrate holidays, but they're gonna
I'm about to
celebrate
say
ours
not
too.
ours, and they ain't my holiday. Y'all can have that shit.
Yeah, like
Attach that shit
saying
to me.
the laws, and saying the laws make up the culture.
Swallow up. Have you ever?
You know what I'm saying? It's like this. When you go into different countries, it's a totally different ball game. Like you really see like shit.
That's common sense.
Like
That's common sense.
it
Like,
is a
yeah,
totally different. Like you really see how these, like it's like you look at them, like I said, like just like you said, you work with a whole bunch of other people from with a bunch of immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're all immigrants, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But we work. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
You work with a
Facts.
whole bunch of immigrants. I have too. Being in the military, we got people from all over the world in the military. So I work with every last one of them too. You know what I'm saying? And I can still tell the difference on how they behave here, why they here in America, and their people over there when we actually go over to their neck of the woods where they came from. It's like it's a totally different thing. Like it's totally different. I've never been to Africa. I've heard some things about it. I've read some things, but a lot of the Africans truly don't like us.
No, that's true though. They don't like
Yeah,
us.
because they know
They
that we
truly
not
don't
they
like us.
people.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
know that we needed. Look, I used to work with a fucking African that stood, and if K still in here, you better attest to this, cause nigga, you know it was true. We worked with an African. This nigga still see us out the nowadays hanging and kicking it and be trying to, fuck with us and shit. But I remember working with this nigga back in the day, and he looked us dead in the face and was like ignorant niggas. Like he was like just calling us ignorant niggas and saying like, what I'm saying, he told us straight up, you're not my people. You're not my people. You're not my brother. Hey man, quick reference, the Bible do say that everybody else know who we are, but we don't. But that's a subject for another day.
I mean,
But
that's
they,
because we're Americanized, and the hatred for America right now from a lot of countries is real.
I
And
don't think it got nothing to do with us being Americanized. That's the excuse that people used to create to give us back in the day. They would always that's old. People would say, "Oh, why the Africans don't like black people that live in America? Oh, they feel like you're not really African because you came over to America and you didn't have to go through the things that they did." And that made sense up until you really started being around real fucking Africans and they look you dead in the face and tell you, nigga, I don't like you because you not my people. And they know that shit and they mean that shit. They not talking about just because you grew up in America. They telling you not my people. I don't fuck with you.
I work with Africans too. I've actually had a couple African friends too. And like we've talked a little bit about it, not too much, but um, they they explain a lot of stuff, saying to me to open my eyes up. Um, it wasn't nothing against me because they didn't have anything against me at all. But it was they, saying it was just a lot of stuff that they. No, I want to say a lot, but it was a few little things here and there they was telling me about how you know the African culture, like how a lot of the Africans, they dislike um Black Americans because mainly because of we basically forgot where we came from. We came over here and then we
What are
got
you getting?
colonized. We got colonized. They also got a word for us too. I can't remember what they call
A
us. It's a
word
word they
for us?
actually call. Yeah, it's a word. It's almost like calling us niggas, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And they actually do have a word too, and it came from a tribe actually over there. But that's a different story.
Yeah,
But
probably the Hamites.
no, it's not that. It's not called that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's definitely not that. But yeah. So it's a whole totally. My whole thing is it's a whole totally different experience. Like when you actually go over there and you can truly compare um their culture over there in the actual country and compare it to how some of their people are over here in America. See, at least the ones that you know of. You know what I'm saying? Because of course you don't know all of them, but what I'm saying, at least the one that you know of and you worked around. You can definitely tell the difference. It is a pretty big difference. And like I said, some of them do still excuse me, some of them do still uphold that culture, but they got a little bit American in them. You know what I'm saying? While others are totally Americanized, like they don't uphold that culture at all whatsoever anymore. Like they came over here and they pretty much just got hooked onto the American culture and now they're American now. Like you would definitely would be able to tell. That's how I like when I went over to freaking Korea. When I went over to Korea, like seriously, like I was blown away by how those people were. And I was like, man, like the Koreans over here in America ain't nothing like this. No, at least the ones that I know was nothing like this. Like, what I'm saying, they all look the same. They all, have the accent and everything, but they're how the way they present themselves and how they act and how they talk and the stuff that they do. it's nothing like how it is over there in their actual country. So it's like I was really blown away. Like the Asians over there, like the South Koreans, they
Mhm.
really do take that family stuff like to heart, like to heart, to the point where like even the parents would get involved if their child is doing something screwed up in a relationship. Like it gets real deep. Like 'cause they don't like all that they don't accept all that cheating stuff and having multiple what I'm saying, wives or multiple husbands or messing around. They don't accept that. They don't allow that stuff. Like I said, you got your black sheep here and there that does it, but for the majority, they don't accept that. And there's a lot of
Mm.
things that I was like, man, I wish America could accept some of this stuff, could actually adopt some of this stuff. Cause this is some real stuff. Like they really are truly about themselves. They about one another. They are a real community. And
Mm.
and they show glimpse of it here in America too, that they are about their own people. But like I
Yeah.
said, some of them still do lose their way and they get caught up in the what I'm saying, in American culture, and they just get lost. But they really are about themselves. And I feel like that's exactly what our community needs to do. We need to be about ourselves and start, being about helping one another and being about each other to, to be a community again. We're stronger together. And like when I was over there, that's what they showed. And
We've lost
I
our
was
way.
amazed. Yeah, we have.
We've been lost our way a long time ago. They got that togetherness over there because they they different. They're different. They're a
Mhm.
different set of people. It's not my people. My people not together like that. Because we could say the same thing for these culture for other cultures that have strong family values and strong family unity. They don't come over here and lose a sense of that. But why did we come over here and lose a sense of it? If that's our people.
Hey man, when you get enslaved
Why
and
I
you
keep
get
doing that?
taught certain things, you will lose sight of it. Like I said, there are some people that have. They came over here and they lost sight of their own culture and how they live life, and they get wrapped up in in the culture they're in right now. Like that could be like me if I was to move to Germany or something like that. I end up getting wrapped up in the German culture because I've probably been living there for a long time, and I got wrapped up in that culture. I lost my way of how America is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah, I think that's a given for any time you make a culture shock like that in your life, which is to like move to another country or some shit like that. It's almost like moving to another state. You gonna adapt that state's it's a whole different culture in a different state. You know what I'm saying? Than Michigan, but for example. So you gonna adapt to wherever you move to for the most part, but that's that's not really my question. My question is that if the Africans are our people, how come they have not lost a sense of that family unity and structure, whether they here or there, but we have?
Well, Kay said no other race had their culture stripped away from them and suppressed. And yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I mean, I probably had to do a little bit more research on that, but since we weren't the only ones that have been enslaved, but um I'm gonna have to agree with that what I'm saying, for now.
Uh, I do me a favor and do some research on this one too. Then understand that we were enslaved by the Africans over there before we were brought over here. We over there we were enslaved by
Mm.
Africans and Arabics, the Arabic man, before we
Yeah,
were
we
sent
were
over
sold by the
here.
Africans. A lot of the Africans were selling us. Yeah, I already know about that. A lot of people
So
don't
I'm
know
just
about
saying,
that, but
like,
yeah, you know, I
but
know about that.
that's our people, though, right?
That was Massa Musa. Well, never mind. Massa Musa did have a lot of his own people enslaved, called a job or working to pay off the debt or something like that, from my understanding. But yeah.
I don't know, but this was interesting. This shit went way left from what we was originally talking about, though. We done went
Yeah.
from simps to cultures to, but at the end of the day, man, in all these cultures, men, stop with the fucking simping.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, we need balance out here. We getting too many whores. We need some wives. Cause Erica seen that Sarah made 1,500 last week on OnlyFans, or in one day on OnlyFans. So now she done went and made an OnlyFans. Then Gabrielle made an OnlyFans. Then
Gabrielle,
Jessica made an OnlyFans. Then Brandy made an OnlyFans. God damn. Stop
damn.
simping out for these whores.
Well, I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know they even had OnlyFans. I mean, I don't really don't follow them like that to be knowing that,
I
but
mean, it's
yeah.
just it's 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 right in our faces. You don't be really on social media too much like that anyway, though. So you be
I do,
on
but I just don't be
WWE
searching.
2K24.
And
I
selling
say I don't know.
That's what you
I
be
mean,
on.
I do be on social media. I just don't be searching for stuff like that. Like I mean, I look up and down my feed, but my feed, you know what I'm saying, don't be having stuff like that. I mean, I be seeing a lot of weird and messed up stuff, but I ain't never knew
And
anything about
videos
that.
and stuff.
he's
Yeah.
selling drugs and shit on here.
But yeah, that can be a conversation. That could be, you know what I'm saying, a conversation for another show. You know, we can get more deep into that. I had to look some of that
Deep
stuff
into
up
some
though.
rabbit holes. K gotta wake his ass up, nigga, over to sleep, man. He was supposed to be featured in with us and shit.
He
We
said
know
that's a good podcast. Y'all need to have segments. Yeah, yeah, we definitely do. We need to um save that conversation for another show and just pretty much kind of just dive deep into it. Because I mean, I'm only just going by experience, you know, and actually being over there and experiencing that stuff is just it's different. I'm just be honest with you, it's different. He said, "Man, y'all don't schedule shit, only pop ups." Hey,
fuck
look,
that. We don't
I've
schedule
already
2K
talked about
either.
that.
So
I've already talked about that. We need to go back to doing scheduled shows, but we'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying, offline. Um, hey, this has been a good show. We appreciate everybody that came on to the show. I know
Definitely.
I can't, I came on a little late. You know, I was on the way home from work, so yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Um, but yeah, we appreciate everybody that came on, and we appreciate all the support we get. You know, we just trying to make it out here. We just trying to put out information. You know, say we just trying to put out information, and we just trying to make it out here. You know, and like I said, we appreciate everybody, all the support we get, all the viewers, people commenting. You know, what I'm saying we appreciate it all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Follow like and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we are streaming live on it right now. But like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Big Three Man Talk Podcast all together with the number three. Don't spell out the three. Number three.
damn, what the fuck? I can't even put my arm up. Piece of shit bleeding. Well, I think that's a wrap, fellas.
It's a wrap.
Until next
Any
time.
last words?
I already said mine, so
It's
y'all
so
go.
hard to say goodbye. Say no.
Yesterday. I need some more. Man.
We out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all next time, man.
Swaggin', alright, flashing, dragging, alright, bragging. Back then, alright, bag in, Mac 10, alright. Out the wagon, I walked in, swaggin', saucin', flashing, flossin', dragging, dogging, ain't bragging. I been bossin'. Back then, they tried to offer. Bag in when I park it. Mac 10 in my office. Bitch, niggas, they got me started. You let your clip but not hit your target. Eyes went missing like a milk carton. Niggas don't bitch fist, how they be talking. Used to be a misfit, now he's an artist. Must be retarded, I'ma eat regardless. Get off apartments.